Alright guys, so this video is my most used makeup this month. I'm going to apologize first and foremost if I look a little haphazard. This is, I wasn't expecting to film this video, but it is March 1st. Actually, that was February 28th. It's March 1st and I realized I didn't have this video filmed and I decided to hurry up and film it. So this is just like after work, after workout. Try to fix up some of my makeup. Didn't work out greatly, but that's where we're at. And I was actually trying a foundation that I'm not stellar on. So forgive me over on your end. You might not even notice, but I feel like I have to put a hash clash. I was trying to say hashtag and disclaim at the same time. But don't. But we're here. And I want to just get into it. I don't have too many products this month. In all honesty, this month I didn't do my makeup a lot if it wasn't for my YouTube channel. And when I was doing my makeup for that, I was going out. So I was using very specific products at that point in time. But other than those times, I'm probably just doing my work makeup or my minimal morning makeup, which I did a video on. But that's where I use those products, which means I don't do any eyeshadow or, anything that's not pretty simple stuff. But I do kind of throw products in and out when I'm doing that routine. So just normal sun foundations and such and such. So I have a few products, but I figured I still want to go over them. For me, this video is not new products. These might be like old products that I hadn't used in a while. Or maybe just products I was picking up more this month, because my true test of time is the stuff in the morning when I've got like 25 minutes and I grab them because that means I trust them. So this is going to probably build upon some months, and who knows, but that's all I've got. So let's get into it. I'm going to start with probably the actual most used product this month, and this is the e.l.f. Tickled Pink Blush. I actually bought this from the dollar store, so that's hysterical. And I have it on now. This is what it looks like. Almost like a light peachy pink. I've used this blush probably every day. I'm not even joking. And it didn't dawn on me until maybe like a week ago, when it just, every morning I opened up and I picked it up, put it on. It's not too much, not too little, not too pink, not too peach, sometimes I even get a little bit of mauve-y vibes from it when it's on my face. It goes well with my complexion and tone. It was a $1. Make me holler. So on most used, I'm not even saying honestly, most used product this month, hands down, probably used it every single day, probably used it in videos, definitely used it outside of videos. If you see Tickled Pink Blush, e.l.f. blush at dollar store, pick it up. Do it. So a very old product, but I picked it up a lot this last month. I mentioned this before. It's the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this is in Opal. Funny story is I bought this probably 3-4 years ago. This was my first highlighter I bought. I bought this back when I knew jack crap about anything. And I bought this because I kept hearing people talk about the Opal highlighter by Becca. And when I went on Ulta, this was all I saw. So I thought this is what they meant. I mean, it took me a little bit to figure out that was not what they meant. So I had tried using it back then, but never really. I would like put it on my cheeks, then it would be covered with powder. I wasn't seeing the benefits or the use of it really, but over the last, not even just probably last month, last 2 months, definitely last month, I've been using this a lot to mix in with my more matte foundations to kind of give them a little bit of radiance to them, make them so they're matte, but they've got a little dimension to them, as well as in a new video I'm filming soon. I've been using this all over my face when I'm just like running out and I'm putting really no other makeup on, because it just gives like a light to your face. And I've never tried any of the backlight or first light primers, but I feel like this Shimmering Skin Perfector, that's what it does. In light, it creates like a dimension to it. It looks very youthful, dewy, healthy, hydrated. my new word. So I've been really liking that. You know, this is great. Again, it's, I don't want to find out if it's expired or not. I bought this 3 years ago. I've used a pretty decent amount, but I've been loving this. Mixing it with foundations just all over my face when I want to look fresher than I normally do. It's really, I mean, it's seen it. So this is a great product. I know it had to have been expensive, but I'm definitely at least getting my uses out of it. Last month I mentioned the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, which is no surprise. I use it a lot on my channel as well as just in real life, the day-to-day. The only thing that kind of stinks about it is it doesn't have a pump on it. So for me, for my day-to-day like work in the morning, a lot of times I grab the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation. I really, really like this. I think I'm pausing when I say this because lately with wanting to look more hydrated and fresh, you know, I think I'm trying to just not use the word glowy or dewy because that's not the description I want. But I noticed right here with this foundation after a long period of time can just look dryish, cakey-ish, but every day I use this for work. Not today. Today was the one day I didn't, which is funny. But perfect color. I've mentioned before how much I love this foundation. I really do. It's amazing. I had put this up against my Tarte foundation, which is my tried and true. And again, both areas there, like long-term, got it. With Fenty, I noticed it just more like sooner in the day. But again, every day, especially because it has a pump, I reach for it. I put it on. I trust it. Over this last month, especially because I've been lazy in the morning, grabbing this because it has a pump, it's just, I'm grabbing it. That's all I know. 190, perfect shade, looks great, does well. Try it. I think this got mixed reviews, but I like it. Another product that I used a lot this month and is like a guilty pleasure, and I wish I didn't like it that much. It's the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer Smoothing Primer. I had bought this. It's one of the mini ones. I had bought this for my kit. And then I decided I wanted to use it, and then I couldn't stop using it. This is one of the primers that I don't know if this could be pseudo effect of how good it feels on my face. Like, it is so soft. It's smooth. It feels smooth that when I put it underneath, I feel smooth. It is smooth. I do like it. I don't know if it's doing any better than some of my other favorite primers. I would really have to test them, next to each other. I can think I see it doing better than others, but I don't know if that's because I'm really looking for it. Like, I'm up in my face when usually I'm not. But I will say, every time I've done my makeup to actually go somewhere, when I look at my primers, I've been grabbing this a lot. More than I want to admit. I don't want to like it this much. I just used it yesterday and I'm like, you need to stop using it so much. Because this is $17. I mean, you do get a lot for this little product, and it works for me since I have so many primers, but I don't even want to say I use it a lot because I feel guilty, but I did. I can't remember this next product. I don't believe I mentioned this in my last one, but I might have mentioned this in a video. Not that it matters. This is an Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. Did not think I was going to like this. Did not at all, because of the warmish, orange. To me, I don't know if it comes across in there, it looks orange. This is in 01 Natural. It was less than $5, so I bought it because I heard good things about it. I was real nervous. It feels real smooth, real good. That was a really crappy swatch, but I love it. I tried it once and didn't think I loved it that much, and then every day for work I kept using this to warm up my face because I don't do contour or anything, but I do bronze because I'm pale and I feel like I need some life. I have it on now. I feel like it gave my skin life, especially as I was getting paler and, using foundations that actually matched me more. This really, really was working well. I mean, I probably use this every day for work. If not, I probably had to make myself use other things, and then I would grab this because almost, I don't want to call it a tan. I think it just gave more of my face natural bronze, which is why it's probably called natural. But if you haven't tried this, if you're like me, don't be intimidated by the color. It's awesome. It's huge. It's going to take me forever to go through, and I've been using it every day. My next product, it's funny because it was an accidental product. You've heard me talk a lot this month about ColourPop, and that's because I'm really trying not to buy a lot of makeup because I need to pay for a wedding. But I had put in a ColourPop order, so I was trying a lot of ColourPop things. When I placed that ColourPop order, I wanted to purchase the bronzer, but when I got my order, they had actually sent me a pan highlighter, which was fine, but I really wanted the bronzer. Look, great customer service. They said, you have to send them like a picture of your stuff and the sheet that said what you ordered and what you actually got. And I was like, hey, you sent me the highlighter instead of the bronzer. We got it worked out. I have the bronzer. You've probably seen it. But the highlighter they had sent me, which I got to keep, which was awesome, now that we're here, was the Here Kitty Kitty highlighter. Now, I get mine without the pan. You can get a pan. It's $1 less to not get the compact, which I don't mind. I've got, palettes here. I think it's easier. I'm obsessed with this highlighter. I got it. I was like, oh, I didn't even want that highlighter. I had the option to get this highlighter. I decided not to. So when it came in, I was like, man, I didn't even want that highlighter. Oh. It was like ColourPop new. I needed it. Here Kitty Kitty, did I say that? This is amazing. I've probably been wearing this in any of my last videos where I wasn't doing the rest of my face. If you're wondering what the glow was, it's this. It's on my face now. When I see it, I thought it was going to be chunky or like glittery. It is not. It is a beautiful sheen of, for my light face. It's just, I put it on. I put more on. I just feel like in photos, it looks great. I'm usually not this crazy with highlighter. That's fine. But I'm literally shocked just because I did not think I was going to want or love this highlighter this much and probably worn it every day. I don't usually wear highlighter to work. Grabbed it, put it on. Love it so much just because of the way it catches the light, I think is what it is. So, I should know how much this is. $7? Well, I wouldn't know because I didn't really buy it. So, the bronzer was $7. So, maybe this is, I don't know. Get it. I hope you accidentally get it like I did because it's amazing. If not, get it. It's great. It's huge. It's awesome. It's inexpensive. Try it. Don't knock it till you try it. Something else from ColourPop that I've been using a lot this month is the Single Shadow in Wake Up Call. Like I said, I haven't really been doing any crazy makeup on my face if it wasn't for YouTube. It's that top shade here. But this has slowly taken over my Makeup Geek Creme Brulee shade that I usually went in after Peach Smoothie in a lot of my videos, or a lot of the times when I want a little something more than natural, I just would take Peach Smoothie and Creme Brulee. Well, now I've been taking Peach Smoothie and Wake Up Call. I just really like the undertone of this. I really like how ColourPop shadows apply, and I just found myself reaching to this to throw it in the crease, even without Peach Smoothie. I want a little bit more depth in my crease, I would grab this and put it in there. So if you haven't tried the single shade, this one specifically, Wake Up Call, is great. There are tons of shades out there that are just like this. I happened to buy this one and I just found myself using it over things that I normally use, and that's kind of like how I gauge that I really like it. So this was highly used for, just getting it with in the last 2 months and using it. And then last is an extension of what I talked about last month. So last month I talked about the Rimmel Long Lasting Finish 1000 Kisses lip pencil in Tiramisu. I've still been using this almost every day for work, but I've kind of been adding on the ColourPop Lippy Stick in Cookie. I think I used this on my channel. I might have used Aquarius with it, but Cookie is my main go-to. It's a beautiful nude. Again, Cookie's one I've had for years, and I've used it on its own, but not as much as I have lately. So that's Cookie, and that is the Rimmel pencil. So it looks great if I line my lips with Rimmel pencil, fill them in a little bit, and then kind of go over them with Cookie, and it looks very natural, very like my lip color, and just gives it a little something that's not just what I have on my face. So that is all really for my most used products this month. I haven't been trying anything really new or reaching out too far of what I normally do, so I didn't have a lot for you, but I at least want to share even when I'm picking something up more than I was maybe before, or repurposing things that I hadn't been using before. So I hope you enjoy. Please, I was going to say please have a good day. I hope you're having a good day or week wherever you are. Please comment, rate, link, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle, and I will see you in the next